House Labs. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Ohemaa. Welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, hey! Woo. There hasn't been a day since the HAUS Labs foundation launched that you haven't asked me to do a review on it. So in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the new, well, it's not so new, but it's new to me, HAUS Labs Tri-Clone Foundations. I went on the website and I picked up two shades. Yes, two shades, because I really couldn't figure out what my shade was going to be because the shade matching tool was telling me I didn't have a shade in this foundation line. Also, the colors on the actual product and the models were just not letting me know which shade was going to be somewhat similar to my skin tone. So I picked up the two deepest shades so we can see which shade matches us best. So I'm going to show you swatches and then I am going to take the foundation through a wear test so we can see how it behaves on my very oily skin. So if you want to see these foundations in action and if you want to know what the results of our wear test is going to be, then keep on watching. So let me tell you a little bit about these HAUS Labs foundations and then we'll swatch them, take them through a foundation routine, and we can see what they're all about. According to the HAUS Labs website, it says that this foundation is a serum-like foundation that blurs your skin and blends into your skin for a seamlessly smooth finish. They're saying that it doesn't slip and it doesn't cake and it gives you all-day wear. They come in 51 shades and of course they're broken down into 6 color families. I obviously picked up the shades from the deep category and these are the 2 deepest shades that they offer. I'm kind of regretting that I didn't pick up the 3 deepest shades instead of the 2 because the one that I didn't pick up that I really wanted to pick up was a golden undertone, and I find that golden undertone foundations look really good on me. If I don't have the golden, then a neutral undertone is preferably the better foundation for me. Okay, the foundation is medium coverage, high-tech performance. I really don't know what high-tech performance means, but hopefully we're going to find out what it means. It's weightless, it's clean. They're saying that it's good for all skin types, and it has 20 skincare ingredients. I'm wondering what those ingredients are. If I can find out exactly what those ingredients are, I will link it down below so you can read through it, and I will list the product and exactly what it does on the skin down below so you can check it out, because 20 skincare ingredients. Like, even if you were doing a skincare routine, you wouldn't have 20 skincare products. So I'm interested in seeing what this foundation looks like. My prediction though is that it's going to give me the feel and look that I get from the Rare Beauty Serum foundations. I want to swatch it so I can see what I see. Before you use it, you have to make sure that you're shaking it so that all your pigments can mix in very well together. The bottles they're heavy, they're weighted. You can tell that this is like some luxe packaging. I like it. We're gonna start with the deepest shade. The deepest shade is 590. This is what 590 looks like on the skin. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's a very pretty shade. It's very fluid. I'm gonna go in with the next shade, which is 580. I'm regretting right now not picking up 560 to swatch for you to see. I'm gonna use 580 today, but if I feel like 580 is too deep, I'm gonna pick up 560. But looking at this, I feel like 580 would be a good match, although I also feel like 580 might work. Let's go ahead and try it out. It looks nice. It's very beautiful. It's very fluid. It does look like it will blend into the skin really rather beautifully. I'm excited. I'm excited that the shades are deep. I have been using the Peach and Lily moisturizer. I like to just apply a little bit of it to my face before I go in with my primer. If you're somebody who finds that your makeup is looking textured and you don't understand why, the first thing that I will suggest you do is definitely apply a good moisturizer before you start your makeup routine. MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Mattifying Primer. It gives you 12 hours of shine control. You can tell that my skin is looking a lot more matte, but it's not giving me that casket ready look that some mattifying primers give you. My face does not feel tight. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin. Let's do one pump
Trying to find that one.
580 is described as neutral for balanced skin tones. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend it in. Ooh, this is deep. Okay, House Labs, I have eaten my own words. I really didn't think the foundation was gonna be deep enough. Like, I did not think it was going to be deep enough. But it's deep enough. It looks really, really good. But listen, I tried using the shade finder tool, and the shade finder tool did not find a shade match for me. So I don't understand what was going on with that on that day, because it looks like I definitely could find a shade for myself and any of my other sisters that are deeper than me, because this shade looks really, really good. It looks very different in the bottle, but once you apply it and you blend it in, it looks really good. I have made a lot of very light foundations work on this channel. It's not a problem. It's gonna work. I know it's gonna work, and I'm very, very excited that it's darker, because I would have been so sad if it was lighter. And this also gives me hope that that golden undertone that I thought was going to work will actually work for me. It doesn't look like it's gonna be very deep when you look at the bottle and when you look at the pictures of the models that they used, but these shades are very beautifully deep, and I'm very excited about that. Like, this is a nice problem to have. Okay, so I can definitely tell that my skin is peeking through in some places, because obviously it's not my exact match, so it's gonna look a bit off. Because the foundation is darker, and yes, it is okay to use a foundation that is darker than your actual complexion shade, because it gives you the chance to make sure that your makeup is completely balanced. Generally, I'd like to use a foundation that is a little bit darker. Today we're gonna be using the Milk Makeup Future Fluid Concealer. I'm using the shade 27. The time is now 2:22. I'm gonna finish everything, and I'll come back so we can see exactly what my foundation, what my base looks like. Right now, my skin is looking very much like skin. The shade is beautiful. The concealer definitely balanced everything out, and I really like this. Like, we don't generally have this problem on my channel where the foundation is deeper and, you know, it just works very well for us. Generally, we complain about the foundation is not deep enough, and this foundation went deep. Okay, House Labs, congratulations. Like, this is what we've been talking about. Okay, this is why when I complain about something not working, I really need you to listen, because even if it wasn't for me being on here, I'm sure there's somebody somewhere that sat in that House Labs R&D section and said, hey, we have to make it so that it works for everybody. This is only the 2 deepest shades. I'm gonna find my shade. I know I will. It looks good. I still need to find my shade though. So here we are, okay? The foundation, everything on top of it does not look like it did in the beginning. I am keeping the shade that I tried on, because it literally makes everything balance out so bloody gorgeous. Like, this is not the same foundation from the beginning that you saw, right? Like, that's what you're gonna think, but it is the same foundation from the beginning that you saw. And this is why I like using foundations that are a little bit deeper, because it makes it so that when everything is blended on top of it, it looks like skin. I am impressed with it. The time is now 3:43. I am going to, you know, do a little something, and then we'll come back after the 4th or 5th hour so we can see what my skin looks like. Okay, you guys, so the time is now 11:13. I did not mean to be gone this long, but I finished my face around 3 something. I didn't even get to retouch my gloss. Like, I've been out, and this is what my skin looks like. Foundation hasn't separated on me or moved. It looks good. Now I'm gonna go get a better shade match in the foundation. So when I do, I'll come back and show you guys what I got. But for today, this is what it's looking like. House Labs, you did your thing. Keep doing it like this and showing them how deep it can go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you lots, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.